So, okay, so you can hear me now. Okay, let's go. So, basically the thing is कि यार मैं ना आई वॉज वॉचिंग दिस बिटकॉइन, तो मैंने ये देखा कि यार अभी तो हम लोग थोड़ा सा क्या पता रिट्रेस करें, तो रिट्रेसमेंट के लिए हम लोग दिस इज़ द पॉइंट वेयर आई एम होल्डिंग। और आप मुझे ऐसा नहीं कह सकते कि आई हैवंट टोल्ड यू पहले। ये डेट देख रहे हो 16 17, दिस वाज द एग्जैक्ट डेट विच आई मेंशन कि यार यहाँ से बाय और होल्ड करना होगा। इट्स गिविंग मी 5000 पॉइंट्स, तो ये तो मैं रन कर रहा हूँ, बट मीनवाइल आई एम ट्राइंग टू टेक स्कैल्प्स। ओके, सो आई एम ट्राइंग टू टेक स्कैल्प्स। तो ये है कि जो जब तक एज लॉन्ग एज वी आर बिलो दिस पॉइंट, एज लॉन्ग एज वी आर बिलो हमारे 62,000 से लेकर 62,995 से लेकर 63,045 तक, सही है, तब तक मैं इसको बाय नहीं कर सकता हूँ। इफ़ वी कम बैक टू दिस पॉइंट आई कैन ओनली सेल इट। ओके, ये यहाँ पे पहले सेल का अपॉर्चुनिटी था, वी हैड द अपॉर्चुनिटी टू सेल इट। आई वाज ट्राइंग टू एम फॉर दिस पॉइंट, सही है। अभी हम लोगों को वहाँ से रिएक्शन तो मिल रहा है, हम लोगों को रिएक्शन तो यहाँ से मिल रहा है, बट जब तक एज लॉन्ग एज वी आर बिलो दिस पॉइंट आई एम नॉट अलाउड टू सेल दिस, कीप दिस इन माइंड। ओके, तो अभी तो हम लोग इसके ऊपर आगे, वी आर मूव्ड अबव फ्रॉम दिस पॉइंट, राइट। हम लोगों का दूसरा लेवल जो है, पहला तो है, अच्छा हम लोग यहाँ से करने की क्या कोशिश कर रहे थे, सेल, ठीक है, वी गॉट आवर मूव फर्स्ट। ये पॉइंट हो गया 62,751। इफ़ वी मूव बिलो 751 तो हमारा नीचे का कौन सा है, हमारा 62,314। ओके, अच्छा, व्हाट इफ द प्राइस मूव्स अबव दिस पॉइंट, द मोमेंट इट विल मूव अबव ये पॉइंट हमारा 63,044, आई एम नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन टेकिंग शॉर्ट्स। तो दिस इज़ द होल क्राइटेरिया आई एम वर्किंग विद। मैंने आई एम होल्डिंग दिस इन माई XM अकाउंट फॉर द लॉन्ग टर्म। आई एम होल्डिंग सम बिटकॉइन फ्रॉम 58,281। ओके, सो आई मेंशन इवन द स्ट्रीम विच आई टोल्ड कि यार, अच्छा ये तो मैं याद है, हु रिमेंबर्स दिस पॉइंट। ओके, if you go and watch the Saturday stream on Friday, right, Friday Saturday वाली stream, this was the long term bottom, right। और अगला हमने ये वाला प्राइस दिया था जो हमारा था बाइंग जोन, नेक्स्ट हमारा बाइंग जोन था ये वाला। तो अभी आई एम स्टिल प्लेइंग द सेम नैरेटिव ऑफ अ हायर टाइम फ्रेम, higher time frame longs, but in an intraday time frame I'm trying to hedge my own position. Wizard, is your trading style like CRT? What is CRT? CRT, what do you mean? Candle range theory, oh god. Wizard N17, can you please look at the chart for what it is and not give it names for once? Just see the things for what they are. Okay, do not yes, I read your bio. I think you have an esoteric mind. I'm repeating this for you again because I understand CTR ICT appeals to an esoteric mind. So use it for your advantage. It's a good thing to be very curious, but But okay, if you look at something and if it's working, right, and you not name it, you don't brand it, just see the things for what they are, right? So you'll figure out a lot of things. As you're saying, KR, I trade a million different things, a million different ways, but I don't name it, right? If it works, then it works. If it doesn't works, I discard that. So I don't know what you mean by the CTR. So basically, I think you have watched my video and you are trying to basically wrap your mind around something previous. So is it not the confirmation bias? Is it not confirmation bias that the thing you already know, you're trying to project it on to what I am basically trying to tell you? है कि नहीं? I trade completely different from. I haven't seen anybody trade like this. Maybe a lot of similarities because we are all trading the same chart, bro. We are all trading the same price action. So somebody's gonna call this, somebody's gonna call that, somebody's gonna name it and sell it to you. So just अच्छा तो हमारा okay. So this was the price zone. I was focusing on this point. Okay, that's nice. I was no, bro, nothing. You you understand the point, right? Okay, you don't name the thing because the moment you name a thing, it becomes important to you. So you should be able to pick up a tool and use it and throw it whenever it's necessary. Like leave it whenever it's necessary. You don't cling on to it because you have named something. So you need a lot of flexibility with your mind. A lot of flexibility to backtest, to crunch data, to make up a theory, or to basically backtest. You have to be very careful about the biases of your own mind while backtesting because you can make anything out of a lot of data. So if you twist it enough. Okay. अपना हमारा जो है okay, can CTR predict, I don't know what CTR is. Okay, can CTR predict the bottom even a month before it happens and calls out the bottom before the month even starts? And when the price is here, right, on the 6th or 7th, can you, for example, we were here, right? Okay. Can you tell it at this point that this is the long-term bottom at this point? Okay. Putting my stop loss just below this point? No. Nothing can tell you that. Okay. And again, can it CTR tell you this? Okay, this is a support point and should be buying it at this point. I know, Josh. So my whole criteria on Bitcoin was to sell it from this point, expect a rejection from this point. Okay, as long as we stay below 62,994, 63,048, I am not allowed to sell it as per my own personal rules and my own opinion. So that's what I'm trying to play. So okay, let's get into the juice of it. Bro, I'm asking where I have to sell. Okay, you wanna sell it? 960 021 960 021. Let's go for 22. Okay, I need some sort of a validation or confirmation for me to sell it. I'll show you when I sell, bro. So we'll see. You'll see. For now, it's strong. It's strong towards the upside. I need some sort of a weakness validation. Then I'll put my stop loss somewhere above this point and expect the price to move to this point, 62.313. So that's what I am looking for as for now. Let's see if the price reacts from this red box. If it moves through it and not react from it, the moment it moves above even a single tick, I'm not allowed to do anything until it regains this territory. Visit, for how long have you watched Vane? I'm just curious. Josh edits, yeah, message. Okay. So Josh, I'm waiting for the price to react from this point. Okay. If we get a reaction from this point and I get some sort of a validation, this is a 1 minute chart. I'm trying to scalp this, so even a single validation would be enough for me to take a short with a tight stop and expect a good risk to reward ratio. And 50 Josh edits, bro, any idea where I have to sell and buy? Josh edits, for how long have you been trading? A month? 2 months? 3 months? A year? Yes, I understand your question. Recent, yeah. Okay, 1 month, right? Understand. So you are trading Bitcoin and gold, right? Both of the pairs, मतलब कि simultaneously. Very nice. बहुत कमाल. Josh, gold is not moving now. It's a very choppy market because it's the Asian Open. It's the Asian session. So you expect some chop in the Asian session. Chop basically means a ranging market which is hard to trade. So as for now, gold should not be traded this time. At this time, visit. Are you really trading for 5 years? सच में? Years. Then how come you don't have a system? Or if you do have a system, what is your main system or main basically yes criteria or strategy as you understand? Because 5 years is a very long time, very long time. Maybe you're not that serious, I guess. Thinking then you come back, life challenges, but this year focused heavy and I want to see profitability. Bro, inshallah. Okay. You will not see profitability as much on gold if or forex pairs if you just go how many months basically, right? September, October, November and December, these 3 months, right? Get familiar with just the Nasdaq, or how it moves. USD JPY is the most stubborn pair you'll ever trade. Okay. GJ is fucked up. Okay. GJ, USD JPY, Euro USD, these are the pairs which will not respect you. First thing. The next thing is, if the move is to occur now, for example, if this structure is happening now, okay, it's gonna be delayed 3 times, then it's gonna happen on forex pairs. So that is really intentional. I don't know how they do it, I don't know, but on indices, no. If you have a structure, you will get follow through more often than not. If you have a validation, it will rarely fuck you up. ES is more forgiving than Nasdaq, S&P 500 and Nasdaq, right? So ES is more really forgiving. So you need something who is forgiving. Gold is a chop machine. Okay. I'm gonna tell you one thing, right? You see the dollar index, right? I can exactly tell you where the dollar is headed, where it's going, what's the trend, what's all of this, right? But I'll not trade Euro USD. It's basically DXY is Euro USD itself. Okay, so this is the dollar index, and euro and USD are both like exactly the same, right? So, but I'll not trade it for a reason. It's fuckery complete. If you're not from India, if you were from India, Nifty is good. Bank Nifty is also good. You wanna see something interesting? You might have never seen this on the forex pairs. It will blow your mind. Okay. Okay, this is Bank Nifty. Nifty and Bank Nifty. This is 1 minute structure. Have you ever seen a 1 minute structure this much intact or on JPY? Obviously, when interest rates and the rare occasions are the outliers, but this is every day on Nifty. Even on 1 minute, it respects the structure. Har cheez ka it like, come on. So trading doesn't have to be that hard if you understand. This is 1 minute. So okay, हमारा यार ये आ गया. Oh, we are back. Okay, I wanna see price get below, not because I'm trying to short it, right? Tried the short from this point, so I do not want the price to support यहाँ से मिले. Bro, this is what I'm trying to say. Okay, initially when I started trading, I took it as a challenge. Okay, oh no, if something is hard, I should be doing that because that's basically that's the final boss. If I defeat the final boss, I should. That's the logic, na? But no, it doesn't have to be that hard. A lot of pairs are really forgiving. Okay, check this out. You cannot trade it, but check this out. USD tier. Okay, it's not tradable. Okay, this is Turkish vs US dollar. So basically, if you buy and hold, right, there is a spread. Okay, you see the VIX is a spread, right? It should be this wide. You see, it's built like this. If this is a daily chart, okay, so it's built like this. Kab se? It's been like this for its whole life. So if you look at some other rigid pairs, okay, basically my point is that every market has its own personality. Okay, if it's like this, it's good to trade. This is a trending market overall. On a higher time frame trend, even on a lower time frame, can be trending, but this is a spread. You see the width. This is from this point, the VIX and the body. This is a width. Okay, now let's go for what was that's the FTSE FTSE. Okay, we are going down on Bitcoin. Keep this in mind. That was our plan, right? Okay, now this is a daily chart. Now tell me what's the build of this market. It has its own personality, bro. Get it? It's built like this. Okay, for some reason, because that's the equilibrium of the UK 100. I don't know, but you have to look at it from this point of view, and even on a higher time frame. Okay, this is weekly chart. Can you expect longer time frame buy and hold position trades? No. What would be the strategy on UK 100 is to scalp. Okay, in and out scalps, intraday trades. Those strategies or ranging strategies will work on UK 100 because it has its own personality. Okay, so same goes with every pair. Like if you so keep that in mind. Now if you open up the love of my life, the Nasdaq, okay, it's a thin market, right? It's really thin. So when it gives you, it will not cry about it. Okay, we got the rejection point. हम लोगों को I need the price to stay below 753 से नीचे रुके. 753 should then move to 316. No, not about 1 minute. Okay, visit. I am using 1 minute. Okay, because that's my strategy. But how can I explain this to you? So you see, every market has its own personality, right? The wider it is, the width, the higher the width, the bigger the time frame. Okay, we got the rejection from this point. Now I want the price to come to 62,312. Visit, it's far from simple. It's basically what I'm showing you in the live stream is the outcome, is the end product you're watching. And so there was a guy who was asking me questions like you are now. He trades Nifty. Okay, so I explained to him, I showed him a strategy. Okay, so he got really confident about the strategy, and oh nice, that's nice. Okay, he really got confident about the strategy now. Then after 2 days he came to me, he said, sell, thank you for the strategy. And I understood. I told him, yeah bro, go and backtest, nah? He was like, yeah, I'll backtest. Literally he came after 3 days. He said कि यार हमें तो लूट लिया, in a sense के I've been looted by Nifty. I said why? कहता I've blown my account. So I realized कि okay, he must have got the false confidence. Okay, I explained him a strategy, then he somehow got really confident about that strategy without knowing the nuances कि when to apply, when not to apply, how to execute, when not to execute. He just went in there and bought and sold with confidence, subjective confidence, which has nothing to do with the strategy itself. Okay, so basically you have to be very objective, extremely objective. Objectivity is I haven't found basically a scientific way. The scientist wants to be objective, they don't want to be subjective. Okay, so I haven't seen anything in life which gives an instant feedback. Okay, So the trading is the only thing which gives you instant feedback, whether you're right or wrong. Within 1 minute, 2 minute, an hour, a day, it gives you instant feedback, right? So back and forth feedback, back and forth feedback will train your mind to be really extremely objective about everything. Okay, so the false confidence is just basically you are diluting yourself. Okay, now you are pressing buttons with more push because you think you know. So back testing screen time, back testing screen time, back testing screen time, then execution. There ain't no other way, bro. If there was, I was just why am I saying or why am I telling you all this? In a sense, you have a long way to go. If you're not profitable, I'm gonna be very honest, okay? But there, when I saw you like going in the direction of fundamentals, I said, "Kiar, if this guy is serious, he has a really long way to go. So at least he should not waste his time on pitfalls." Okay. Long way to go, but at least should be in the right direction, na? How do I go about back testing? Okay, okay, you explain me about CTR in 1 or 2 words. I'll tell you what back testing is. Basic concept. Even if it's wrong, I'll just show you how I'll go about looking at it. Okay. Oh, हमारा next जो level है, next level is going to be 326. तो हमारा जो है 326. 12 is also nice, but let's see. Okay, if we move above this point, I'm gonna close the trade. Because this can, yeah, I'm gonna close it now. Okay, support price. Okay, but will the narrative change? No, the narrative will still be the same. 62,963, 62. As long as we are below this point, I'm willing to sell it again and again and again until we move above this. हमारा Okay, so Wizard, I ask you a question. Okay, how long have you watched Wayne McDonald's? Wayne McDonald's is his name, right? Wayne McDonald's. I think it's McDonald's. Alright. Donald. Wayne McDonald's. Yeah. Did the did the Nifty trader start backtesting after he blew it, or did he became profitable? He never came to the stream afterwards. He just said, "Yaar, why don't you trade in the Nifty market?" Because I was trading Bitcoin. Okay, he asked me about, do you trade Nifty? So he asked me about Nifty, right? So I said, okay, you want Nifty, I'll explain you Nifty. So I explained him a thing or two. Basically, I went through it like this, Isdara. Okay, I went through like this on Nifty. Like, yeah, okay, you see this, you see that, you see this, you see that. You're like, You're like, get it? He's like, got it. Thank you, Sal. Like, you have to backtest this. This is for you to take an inspiration. Okay, I pointed him in a direction for him to take some inspiration from the idea of how to go about looking at things, na? So he never came back to the stream. He was just like, oh bro, please trade Nifty or live, na, for me to for him to copy me. I was like, no bro, my time zone is really different, so I cannot just do live streams in completely different time zones. You see this 6:15, so within 2 hours Nifty will open. So it's like completely different. Yeah. Really, I really respect the guy. Okay, he is, but you know what? I understand him to the degree that a lot of people don't, because I've been I have a sense, right? What do people think, and what do they wanna identify as? Identity, na? His whole identity is being an intellectual, you know, and prestigious. And that's not bad, but just to sound smart, to look smart. I'm saying all this because I've heard him, like, I know him for a very long time, as you do, so. He'll do anything but trade. Okay, he was holding a position on, it was I think it was gold or something. Na, he was holding a position. I was like, yeah, Wayne, how long have you holding this position? He said, yeah, I've been holding this position for 3 months. As he talks, na, his way of talking is like, okay, so what is the lot size? Because that was the first time I saw him holding a position live. And I was like, oh, it was 0.2 lot. I was like, what? Zero 0.2 lot, right? And I said, what was the risk to reward on this? Like, who cares about risk to reward ratio? I was like, okay, got it. I'll look at it. No. Wayne has been doing this since Vin is doing this on YouTube. Can you? You don't know, bro. I guess you haven't been. I've seen him for consecutively 2 years. Okay, and after that 2 years, because I went through the same thing which you were going. So you don't know how at the start of my journey. Now he's been doing this from, yeah, he's been doing this for about 2000s. He's been live streaming on YouTube probably at this 2000 2005, around that area. So he's been the oldest live streamer. He still has 21k subs. So initially when I started the journey, I was looking at fundamentals. I didn't knew any better, right? So I was looking at fundamentals and all of those things. So back then I didn't had money now, but I had a really still have really matlab ke I'm not bragging, just telling you, because really sharp mind in a sense. Now I can see things. If you're talking, I will understand more than you say. Okay, I used to listen to him. He used to pitch a lot of courses. He used to say, okay, oh, buy my course, buy this, buy that. And at that point I was really young. I didn't have even a single. I'm not from like a privileged background. I'm from Pakistan. I'm currently living in Dubai, but at that point, even $200, I didn't have $200, right? And I used to listen to him. I was like, okay, I'll buy it. 2 years, bro. And meanwhile, I found my own stuff. But he used to pitch a lot of things, and I listened to him day in and day out. And I somehow thought, that knowing fundamentals will help me. So it didn't. And within 2 years, I realized, okay, that's all garbage. So now I hope you understand where I'm coming from and why I'm trying to help you. Because 2 years is a long time. And 2 years in a sense, when you are obsessed about everything, you don't go anywhere, you don't eat anything, you like just focus on charts and like a sponge, right? So at those periods, I used to watch his old live stream consecutively, three live stream, four live streams. And now, do I take consideration of the fundamentals? Never. I was trying to. Okay, yesterday, even after even after the day closed, everyone was worried about, oh, they're gonna cut rates, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. Did I take those factor into consideration when I was yelling about this stuff yesterday? No, I don't care about interest rates. I really don't. Because knowing interest rates and anticipation of interest rates is basically what you say, okay, adding another layer of complexity to my trading. If I see it going up in a sense, so, and I'm fearful because I have a lot of research, whenever the interest rates rises, markets falls, and this, that, and the other. Why would I do that? Even after the day closed, like when even the market closed, right, then after came to realize, okay, they have cut down the interest rate 0.5%. But I was right about both of my targets. This was the first one, this was the second one. So did I need any of those data? No. But he will make you sure you believe, without the fancy parties, Oh God. People will cringe you at some fancy parties, so you should learn fundamentals. So pathetic, bro. Come on. So 62,904, 62,960, 62,904. 62,904, 62,960. No buying below this box. Researching fundamental affected my edge for 3 days. I was losing money after we spoke. I made profit in gold. Made me rethink how visit. Just if I change the monetary policy, if I'm the central banker and I change the monetary policy, do you know how long will it take for it to affect in the real economy? It take years. So because that's why I was asking you, na, have you been trading for 5 years, so you understand time differences? We have a perception of time. An average person who do not trade doesn't keep that track of time, or his brain is not basically trained to think in terms of 5 minutes, 15 minutes, every 5 minutes, every 15 minutes, or the time we thinks about, right, as a trader. So for 3 days, it is just as good as 50% probability, which is randomness, complete randomness. So don't put much weight on your edge for 3 days, bro. Visit. Can you even comprehend how far I have back tested these things? Okay, this is still 2015. Okay, I have back tested Bitcoin from 2012 till now. I'm just telling you, what is normal, okay, what is the path of a trader, and what is basically how I've trained myself, right? So on Nasdaq from 2000, on Nasdaq 2000 till now, on S&P 500 1980s till now, Dow Jones existed even in 1930s. Okay, I've backtested those on daily and weekly charts. So hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years of data. So Exactly. Now you are using the right word. Confidence. And confidence is subjective. Okay. Why I have traded back tested this much back data? Because I do not really give a shit about my feelings, bro. Because they don't exist, in a sense ke the amount of suffering and pain trading has given me, it has made me realize that my emotions are completely futile. Okay, my prayers are futile, my luck is futile. Okay, even if, for example, a trade, whatever I do, it doesn't really matter as long as I'm objective. Okay, that's the only thing that matters. So what is the objective thing? The chart itself, it gives you feedback. If you're wrong, it's gonna tell you. Okay, if I whine about it and cry about it, that's my subjectivity, right? It has nothing to do with the market itself. Okay, for example, if I said, okay, it's gonna go move back to this point, now I started moving back up, so I saw, okay, I moved back up, I cut my trade. Nothing to do with. So you want to come to a point where even if you feel like shit, you should be able to make money because of the system you have created. Nothing to do with psychology. Really nothing to do with psychology or subjectivity. Subjectivity comes at the execution of your system. Okay, now if we just move up from this point, then I'm not allowed to basically trade it, right? We get a rejection, which we can, so that will be nice. No buying. Oh, where does it? Oh, center. Really nothing to do with your subjectivity or subjective interpretations. Because all the subjectivity is you're running behind your own tail, which has nothing to do with the market. At the end of the day, you are just pressing a button, and the market doesn't know what you felt before pressing the button. Okay. $970. अगला पॉइंट हमारा है 970 970 960. The final point. अरशद खान, थोड़ा सा वेट कर जाओ. डू नॉट, I am not buying it. Okay, don't blame me if it moves up and I don't buy it, but I am not buying it right now. ये once it moves above, अरशद, इस लाल डब्बे से ऊपर निकल जाते हैं, थोड़ा टाइम ठहरेंगे, फिर बाय कर सकते हैं. अभी बाय नहीं कर सकते. ये नैरेटिव हमारा शॉर्ट टर्म नैरेटिव है. ये रिजेक्शन यहाँ से ले सकता है, इस जगह से 970 से रिजेक्शन वापस की तरफ ले सकता है, प्रोबेबिलिटी है. अच्छा, चलो इसको हम लोग देखते हैं कि हाउ द मार्केट रिएक्ट्स टू दिस पॉइंट. अगर ये इससे ऊपर निकल जाए, इफ़ यू मूव अबव दिस पॉइंट, आई नीड द मार्केट टू स्टे हियर एंड स्टेबलाइज. वंस इट स्टेबलाइज, देन आई विल बाय इट. ओके, बिकॉज it can clearly overshoot. It's overshoot from this point. After 2 or 3 5 candles, it can still move below and continue downwards, so I need some time for it to stabilize. So stabilization चाहिए. ओवरऑल आपका लॉन्ग टर्म ट्रेंड अपवर्ड्स है, द लॉन्ग टर्म ट्रेंड इज अपवर्ड्स, ओके। बट ये है कि अभी शॉर्ट टर्म में मैं स्कैल्पिंग जो कर रहा हूँ उसके लिए हम लोगों को थोड़ा सा ना मोहतात रहना पड़ेगा। दिस वाज द 58,000 से रन कर रहा हूँ 62 तक का, ये होल्ड है मेरा लॉन्ग टर्म का, ठीक है। कैन स्टिल मूव अप बट आई नीड सम टाइम स्टेबलाइज होने के लिए। As I mentioned, no buying below this box. Above this box, yes, I can buy it, but I need some, थोड़ा सा वक्त लगेगा, उसके बाद फिर हम लोग बाय कर सकते हैं। And basically this whole range, the top of this, it can retest, then I can take it further up, जो कि long term के साथ हमारा aligned हो जाएगा। Now we are negating the long term uptrend as for now. So it's putting an effort to resume the trend, but will it succeed, will it not succeed, depends on if it stabilizes above this point or not. Okay bro, take care buddy. Okay, हमारा जो है अभी, गुड नाइट बड़ी, गुड नाइट। कैन आई टेक अ शॉट फ्रॉम दिस पॉइंट, पुटिंग माई टाइट स्टॉप 0.2 would be nice. Can I just stop $6 because the risk to reward is really nice. I'm risking just $7 to gain. If it works out, it's gonna give me a very extremely good risk to reward ratio. So let's see. If you are watching this, please just keep in mind मेरा अपना risk है. I'm taking a very tight risk on my own account. So अपना risk अपना. It's your own capital. I'm not suggesting you anything. This is what I am doing. So risk होगा अपना. बहुत कम रिस्क ले रहा हूँ, सिर्फ $7 का इस पे रिस्क ले रहा हूँ। एम कर रहा हूँ 37 और 39, तो बुरा नहीं है। इवन इफ़ आई गेट स्टॉप्ड आउट, जिसका चांस है क्योंकि मेरा टाइट स्टॉप है, जो कि होल्ड का सारा उम्मीद मेरा टिका हुआ है 71 के ऊपर। ठीक है, हम लोग हैं 595 के ऊपर, हम में सारा उम्मीद मेरा 71 है कि 71, इफ़ 71 होल्ड्स प्राइस then it's gonna pan out, otherwise I'll be knocked out और मैं जल्दी में निकल आऊँगा। तो ये पॉइंट जो है जिसका मैं अभी वेट कर रहा था, ये एक्सट्रीम पॉइंट है। ऐसे पॉइंट्स के ऊपर रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड अच्छा मिलता है। और मैं अगर फॉर एग्जांपल इफ़ आई लूज़ 5 ट्रेड्स और एक ट्रेड विन करूं तो भी आई एम अबव ब्रेक इवन फ्रॉम दीज एरियाज। सेवन 14 14 I'm just risking $7 to gain 39. तो if it works out, what would be the risk to reward on this? अगर ये काम कर जाता तो we will get a 7.75 39 5 या इसके ऊपर हमारा रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड वुड बी नाइस। अगर ये एसएल हिट कर दे सो इट्स एसएल हिट कर दे, डोंट रियली केयर बिकॉज द स्टॉप इज टू टाइट। मेरा सारा का सारा उम्मीद जो है वो 70 पे टिका हुआ है। टाइट स्टॉप और रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड 125 है। स्टिल अगर ये इससे it moves above 74, I'm getting out. Even basically I will be $5 stop, right? So that's not a huge problem. $74, $74, $74, $79. The moment it moves above this red box, I'm not allowed to do anything. Okay, so paper cut लगेगा paper cut तो लगेगा। And आई एम क्लोजिंग दिस नाउ, $3 पे क्लोज कर रहा हूँ. इफ इट मूव्स टू दिस पॉइंट अगेन आई विल सेल इट, कोई बात नहीं, बट आई विल वेट. मेरा क्राइटेरिया सिर्फ $3 का, सारा क्राइटेरिया इतना टाइट स्टॉप होता है. ओके सो अगर तो ये इससे नीचे चले जाता तो फिर तो हमें 39 आ जाओ. ओके बॉयज़, मैं जा रहा हूँ, तो फिर मुलाकात होती है तुम लोगों से. सी या. खैर narrative will still be the same. I'm still looking for shots. Oh god, oh that was impulsive decision. क्या जाता. खैर मैं the narrative is still the same. Keep this in mind. अपने पास ये वाला लेवल रखो. 751 से लेकर हमारे पास दूसरा लेवल है 312. ओके 312, 712. और अगर तो हम लोग 961 और 903 से ऊपर रहेंगे, देन वी कैन मूव अबव. बट इससे नीचे हम लोग नीचे की तरफ जा सकते हैं, जो कि स्मॉलर टाइम फ्रेम की कंटिन्यूएशन होगी. ओके बॉयज.